Hello YouTube. Just got this pencil set. Came in the mail just moments ago. And let's see. It's called Kasimir. And those drawing pencils, there's 14, the K-2014 graphite pencils of superior quality, professional drawing. Here's what we're supposed to be getting: 6H all the way to 12B. Wow, I've never seen a 12B before. Really? 12B? Skips over 9 and skips over 11. Goes to, I've seen on rare occasions 10B, but I've never seen a 12B. Wow, that's got to have quite a thick core on there. Well, let's find out, okay, if this is like the real shebango here. Yeah, here's the back, if you want to see the back. Not a whole lot to look at there. Okay. I believe I purchased this on eBay. I like to go on there sometimes and see if I can find me some good stuff. Now, as I open this box here, you can see a couple of pencils with really big cores. That one there has a big core, and that one there has a big core, and looks like that one there. One of those has got to be that 12B. Let's see. I'm going to pull that out. And let's pull that big core out there. That's a 7B. And big core here. That's a 10B. And where's that other? Here's another big core right here. 6B. Okay, so far, okay, there's a big core one right there. 8B. And there's one hiding right here. And there's the 12B. Yeah, 12B. Wow. Okay, so there's a 12B in here. That is interesting. All right, put that aside. Put all these pencils down. Let's take a look at some of these little babies here. I'll just grab I'll grab the 12B here. So what we got here, we have, it looks like it's black, and it's like a semi-gloss or a matted paint, and the value of the pencil only appears on one side of the pencil, which to me I don't particularly like. I like to be at least one on each side so that you can quickly see what kind of pencil you have, because if you can see right here, we don't know what that is, we don't know what these are, so you're going to have to start turning pencils around just to find them. Okay, that's just one little note. White lettering. So it looks like a nice pencil. Let's see how it draws. They come pre-sharpened pretty much, except for the thick core ones. The really dark B pencils have this flat top to it here, so there's no point. It's kind of, and I'm sure the points on these would probably snap off pretty easy. 12B, wow. Okay, let's take a look. I'm going to bring some paper out here, drawing paper, and I apologize for, that's light. See that's light there. It's coming from my blinds, and I'm not quite sure I can blot that out if it would stay there. Hopefully, whoops, well, that just went down. Let me see, can I do it this way? Just try to make it a little less glaring. Okay, well, there we go. All right, I'm going to turn these pencils around here so I can at least see what values they are. See, because I can't tell the way some of these are. And we'll do some shading here. Let's see, we got 6H Alright, so 6H looks like the hardest pencil I have. Let's make sure if that's correct. Yep, 6H. So let's see what we have here. I like to get an idea that the grades are, ever since those Wolf pencils, drawing graphite pencils, were very, very disappointing. It seemed like the grades were not correct on some of the pencils. I really try to make sure that we have some good grades here if I'm going to give you a decent review. Alright, so that would be the 6H right there. Now let's see what the 4H can do using just the top down stroke. And yes, I can see the difference. Okay, that's good. This was the circular here, which you end up overlapping, which I'll probably have to avoid doing that for future tests, but it's slightly darker. It's not a whole big jump there. Now we go to the 2H. Make sure I write 4H here. Okay, here's 2H. Okay, that's 12B. Alright, now I'm going to grab that 6B again, because here we have a 6B and then we have a 12B. So, is there any advantage to having this 12B to a 6B? That would be the next thing I would want to. So here I'm going to take this 6B, and I'm not going to press really hard because you get shine, too much shine, because you're flattening the tooth of the paper. So, but I am going to, just kind of shade here, cover up as much paper as I can, and just want to, let's say I was going to shade a whole area dark with a 6B pencil. So let's go dark with this 6B, and it is a nice dark. Okay. Now I'm going to take this 12B, and a 12, it's supposed to be a lot softer than a 6, so let's see what happens with that. So here's the 12, and I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to get as much coverage as I can. Again, same pressure. I don't want to flatten the tooth, and you can tell, you can see the white through there, that I am not flattening the tooth. That's what allows that white from the tooth of the paper to shine through. Alright, well, that is interesting. I can't tell the difference, so I'm going to put it on the light box, people. And let's see what we get here, okay? It's light box time. And there it is. Now I'm going to zoom up for y'all. Y'all is southern speak. You know, I live in the south of the U.S. here. All right. That's the 6B. That's the 12B. I can't tell any difference. Let me get the magnifying glass now. Alright, let's magnify this little puppy here. I'm bringing it all the way up to you peeps. Okay, can you see a difference? I cannot see a difference. Huh. Alright, well, that don't work, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to try to cover up some tooth. And the way you do that is you first put down a 2H pencil, a hard pencil. So I'm going to try to fill up as much tooth as I can with this hard pencil. I'm not flattening the tooth. I'm using a hard pencil which has finer particles and allows you to fill in the tooth of the paper. Okay, so here we go with that. So I'm filling that in, and then I'm going to put the 6B and the 2B on top. Okay, so let's start with the 6B. Give it as much coverage as I can here. We'll do half of this with the 6. All right, now we'll do the other with the 12. 12 seems to have a little bit of a problem writing on top of the 2H. I find very interesting. It's just like it wants to slide off of it, much like charcoal wants to slide off of graphite. Okay, well, there you go. The left here is 6H, and it kind of went on top of the 2H really nice. The 12H, on the other hand, seemed to want to slide off of it, which makes me suspect they may have added some charcoal or carbon to it, but it's not giving us any advantage. Here we're using a magnifying glass and a light box. Look for yourself. Do you see any advantage of the 12 over the 6?
No.
Okay, folks. I mean, as far as I can tell, that the 12H doesn't seem to provide any kind of advantage over the 6H in this pencil set. So how would I grade this? Well, here's what I would say. Okay, for the price, and I didn't pay much for these on eBay, you know, I don't have the price here, but it wasn't very expensive. I'd have to say that there's some pencils here in the hard that, like the 6H and 4H and 2H, you only need the 2H. The others don't seem to give you much advantage. They all seem to be pretty much the same. And as you get into the softer pencils, here you have a 6B and a 12B, and I do not see any advantage beyond the 6B pencil in this set. Once you get to 6B, it's pretty much the same darkness all the way through. And we've tried it with light. We've tried it with layering. We layered 2H at first, and then we put the 6B and the 12B, and there is no discernible difference other than the fact that I like the way the 6B was able to blend right, or layer on right on top of the 2H easy, whereas the 12 seemed to have wanted to slide off, so I had to keep on going with the 12 so that it would layer. Alright, well, that's my impression of this pencil set. Is for the price, it's not bad. It's not going to be ranked as one of my favorites. Again, the Staedtler Lumograph, Mars Lumograph 100 remains as one of my favorites. And of course, the Mitsubishi Hi-Uni art set is definitely one of my favorites. Those are my two favorite sets. The Mitsubishi is because it's so smooth like butter. And I like the Staedtler because not only is it a quality graphite as well, but it has that dark 9B pencil in there that has the carbon mixed with the graphite, and it's a really dark pencil. So I really like the range values of the Staedtler, and it's my favorite for use for drawing because of the dark. But since I use charcoal as well, I like to use the Mitsubishi for drawing for all my graphite, and then use the charcoal to get at the dark things. But hey, this is good. I mean, there's nothing really bad about it. Quality seems to be there. But, you know, when you're talking price, you know, you pay $1 or $2 more for the other pencils, I would go that route. Anyway, thanks again for watching. If you like this review, this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. There should be a little button right down there somewhere. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.